Hello, 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 hello. Are we live? Are we live? Let's double check. Double check. Let's double check. Are we live? Evening, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in from around the world. It's great to have you here. Welcome, welcome to the stream. We're gonna play some rapids. Continuing our grind. I know it's been a while. Um, and yeah, man. As you guys can see, we've dropped a bit in our strength, also due to inactivity on my part, to be honest, like from any serious play. But still just having fun, and that's the main thing, eh? We should try and have fun. So yeah, hopefully tonight's stream will be a bit educational. I'm just signing in on my phone as well to check the chat. Welcome, welcome everybody. I do apologize. My internet is a bit slow. Um, yeah, I'm playing an opponent. I see my screen is quite big here, so you all won't be able to see my opponent right now. But let me see if I can go into their profile so we can see who we're playing against. Uh, it's taking some time. Mm, okay. Okay, it's not showing now. I think because the internet is so slow. Let's just get to our game, back to our game then for the time being. I'll just go bishop g4, put some pressure on that knight, and e6. So normally I go e6 before putting my light square on g4 in these structures or f5, but I am feeling a bit adventurous today. So I want to play a bit aggressive. So yeah, here we can see um, our opponent's name is Pereira Seb. I don't know if it's clear for you guys to see, but they're about 2100, so very, very decent. He goes a3. I wonder, a3 seems a bit strange. I want to push for a6 and b5 in the near future. But for now, let's just develop, get the dark square bishop out, try and castle. Yeah, maybe okay, a3 was not too bad because he takes, yeah, I take, and he gets b4. Maybe that's an idea. So maybe I should have started by capturing what. Okay, we will see. let me sign in here to the chat just to see how we're live. Yeah, so here's this idea now. I expect this to come. Oh, he doesn't go for b4. He plays bishop to d3. Just want to see how we signed in. Are we really live here? Okay, here we are. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put my phone here. Let me just greet on the mess on the chat. Welcome to the stream. Uh, everyone. Do consider liking, subscribing. Almost there, guys. It's, all right. Just want to pin this on the chat and then pin message. And I think we are good to go. I'll keep my phone there and let's play. Just want to see, okay, setting is fine. All right, bishop to d3 then. I was expecting b4 to be honest with you. This does sort of allow me to go for e5 because then I can strike with e4 if he allows me. So I think this is not wrong. Let's see. Because if I get e4 in, that's very good for us, right? Let me just adjust my light. Trying to get the lighting better, yeah? We need to try and improve the quality, somewhere for you guys, for the viewers, I can't let you be watching and then you're, um, seeing, thinking I'm like, in a not safe location, with foggy lights, so we're trying to get the ambiance for you. All right, so let's see what my opponent does. I think I just got around for a split sec, guys. Just want to answer the door for my mom, yeah? Okay, he goes h3. Makes sense. I could take here. Yeah, probably take with a pawn. I'll be back now, guys. Ah. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, we have g takes f. Makes sense, because if you capture with the queen or the knight, we just have that. Winning the game. So, yeah, there's some new dynamics now in this position, eh? Um, Castling here might not be the best now since it's got an open g file to work with. But I am seeing some tactics, maybe with queen b6 hitting here, eh? You know? Maybe not immediately, but definitely something to look forward to. Even d4, but he gets knight in. Let's start with a5, and the reason why I want to prepare queen b6 to stop b4. So, okay, a5. He goes bishop there, makes sense. Of course, now I'll go queen b6. And there is a tactic here, of course. Takes. If bishop takes here, we could take there. If he takes f takes e, I got queen takes on e. Oh, but he's actually got queen there, and I can't take here. I think I might have just hung a pawn. Ah, that's a bit troublesome. Let's see what happens. This pawn does hang. Uh, okay, he decides not to come in, so it shows me he's trusting me a lot here. Now I've got d4, but he's got this again, so... mm, let's try not go for complications and maybe just play it. Yeah, man, this bishop's a problem here, eh? Because I go here, he's got that, and I don't like that. Because he's also gonna hit here. Maybe knight to e7 followed by f6. Yeah, perhaps maybe we should just play solid for a bit. Also, queen to e2 was just defending there, of course. 1b5. Okay, yeah, rook there makes sense. Um, should I just go g6? to stop anything there. Prepare queenside castles. Yeah, F makes sense. Um, now I'll castle, it's fine. I actually don't mind now losing the pawn because I get my rook in if he comes in with the bishop later. So he's gonna take here first, I imagine. I could capture, of course, with the queen. Oh, he captures there, okay. So I have to be careful. If I go here now, I'd be down a piece because if he goes bishop there, I can't do that because that hangs. But if I take this way, the same story. So it's the same idea here. Um, Actually, this pawn, I cannot capture this pawn. It's a problem. Um, so maybe let's do this first. The rook in. I am playing with fire here. Uh, yeah. Let's see what happens. He castles as well. I can now take without worrying too much. But let me just see. How will I capture? Let me capture this way. Okay. So we kind of survived there. Because my clock is really low. I need to play a bit quicker, yeah? Mm, I apologize for the connection issues here, guys. It's quite slow. Um, Let me just see. Are we okay here? Um, what's happening? Ah, man, seems like the stream health isn't that good. Just trying to fix that. Mm. All right, but okay, my opponent is in thought. Seems like it's still picking up. Just let me know in the comments here, guys, if there's anyone there. Um, Let me just check. Yeah, we are connected here. Okay, it goes rook there to e1. Think we might have some tactics here soon. Very soon, and I'm feeling the time is right now to break in the center. Okay, seems like our connection is back up and running. Just want to double check, are we live in the stream? Okay, it goes there. Um, Man, I am my spidey senses are tingling here. There's discoveries on the screen, firstly, but do we have a good discovery? This is the question, yeah? I think let's start here. Uh, should we go here? Takes. Just calculating here. That would be a dream though, yeah? I think my opponent has some problems in this position now. Reason being, firstly, this knight just jumps anywhere soon and this queen is in big trouble. Secondly, f2 is weak. Thirdly, if he takes here, I have a fork with knight to d4, hitting the queen and the bishop. So it doesn't seem like it's gonna work out well for my opponent. Um, okay, but let's see what happens. To be a nice start after we're down. We would should have been down a clean pawn here, but okay. Our opponent trusted us. Okay, he goes there first, and he's actually losing. Is he? No, 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 he's not. Actually, yes, he is, because now I get this. I do get this though. Takes, check, takes. Yeah, okay. Not worth it really, huh? But okay, here he goes there. Of course, we've got this too. It doesn't seem to be much there. Here we must be careful because c3 isn't good. Uh, actually, wait, maybe here c3, check, king there. Okay, I think let's go for it for the fans. If it's a blunder, it's a blunder, yeah? Of course, I'm trying to probe him to go here for that. Please play c3. I want to see something. But if he just goes king like to, let's say, b1, uh, yeah, I guess, okay, we can still take on c6 with the knight. Attack the queen there on e2 as well. Maybe move the queen away. Maybe we have some tactics, yeah. But I mean, maybe I just slightly misplayed. He goes king there, makes sense. Actually, now, knight to still not, man. You know what? Let me just go here and argue that positionally better. Of course, he could give up his queen for two of my rooks, but actually, that seems viable, eh? Plus, we're low on the clock. This is the other problem for us. But I still feel, say now he goes queen here, takes, and rook takes with check. I go here. We should still be better, I think. Um, I kind of hope it doesn't do this. Maybe I had some chances. Oh, it does. Okay, I'm gonna have to take here. After this check, we go here. Did I just did I just blunder? Nah, nah, nah. Knight to f3, of course, we just win that. But I am putting my queen in danger here. In big danger, actually. Is there like a tactic he's got? If the king was on c1, for instance, we would have been very lost. Now, yeah, I'm not too convinced about my position. Yeah, I'm in some trouble. I have to slide away with my queen. I hope to get to f2, but I mean, now it's about activity. Yeah? If I queen c3, maybe. Yeah, knight there. I'd be very annoyed with myself here if I lose this game or throw it from here. Okay, I get the pawn back. So now, yeah, rook in makes sense, of course. Yeah, this position is going to be much easier for my opponent to play. Let's go there. He'll check me. I must go down. Okay, there's no other checks here for now. Of course, he can check me again. I'll just go king to a7. Let's see what happens. So I kind of threw this position, man. Not happy at all with this outcome. But let's see, man. Of course, he could take here too. Should have maybe went queen to e2 here. Because he could just pick this up for free. Yeah. Now I don't have much, eh? We go here. Attack the rook. I'm dreaming of rook sliding away, else when I get this in. Even if he goes rook c1 here, I'll be fine with that because then I can maybe go for a4. The main thing is I want this rook uh, disconnected, but he could even come here. Oh, he doubles up. He simply says, I'm going in. I want it all now, man. And there's not much I can do here, hey? Wow. I'm gonna get mated, actually. Um, wow. This game turned around quickly. Um, yeah, there's not much to do here, hey? He'll hit me here. So, and the next move will be like knight here, knight to d6 or b6. Should just go there, here. I'll let him mate me because I played horribly, man. That's not a good start. Why is it taking so long? It's just one move. Checkmate. Yeah. So first game doesn't start well for us at all. Yeah. And we lose quite a lot of points in the process. Let's go analyze. Yeah, that wasn't fun. That hurt. Wonder where we went wrong here, man, because I feel we will get to somewhere. Okay, objectively not even, eh? So should have just stuck to this, the normal stuff. Even this way. Okay, it would have been slightly worse, but I mean, yeah. So we were off there, even intuitively thinking we are fine, but we're not fine. Let's play again. I'm gonna play without increment this time. See what happens. Yeah, we're playing against the opponent called Vedent. 2200, 2236 is rating or her rating, so quite strong. Okay, now they're playing the uh Sveshnikov stuff. Just want to check if anyone's in the chat. Hi, man. How y'all doing, guys? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yeah, where are y'all watching from? Yeah, if you're watching and you're new, please do consider, liking and subbing. It will mean a lot for the channel. I am sorry that I'm playing such poor chess today. We started very poorly, but gonna bounce back. We're gonna bounce back. I promise you. Here I could try for this queen to g4. Now this works because in this French-like setups, queen to g4, light square bishop's locked in. So queen to g4 is just saying I'm mating there. Of course, they castle. What? I thought I have this, but he has bishop there. So it's clever. Because here, bishop h6, you think you got the mate, but bishop to d4, followed by, let's say, e5, it takes. Okay, doesn't really work. What we would need to do then is to maybe go e5 ourselves. This also cramps his pieces a bit, right? And also stops this idea. So maybe now we'll go here. I'll go bishop here. But then what is he doing? So maybe now I must think of king h8. He goes f5 immediately. Okay. What does f5 do? f5 I could ampersand. He takes with the queen. Just another position, normal position. I go queen g3, gets f4. No, not immediately because he'd lose a pawn, but here. But I like my pawn here on e5. I feel that it's good there. I don't know, is it risky or what? But okay, let's try ask some more questions for now. But yeah, it's so easy to start a storm, hey? Hey, nah. Should we ampersand? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my intuition here, not go for it. Maybe h6, but then again, I can just take. So let's see. I need to also be mindful of the clock. Very rusted, guys. Apologies. It's not going well. Uh, Bishop to d4 then, as expected somewhat. Not that I'm worried. I am covered there. I mean, I could do this, of course, but easily defended there. All right, let's go knight to um, c3. Perhaps we could have started with rook d1. But then he gets c5. He could even go c5 now, but I get knight to e2. So let's see what happens, huh? Guys, is the stream okay? Can you hear me clearly? Please let me know in the comments if it's audible. Everything is fine. Uh, okay, queen to c7 does make sense, of course. He's trying to double hit there. Mm, hey, now bishop h6 kind of forces rook to f7. Okay, not really. He gets this. Uh, let's see. Okay, but for the time being, I must go here now because f4 doesn't work. F2 pawn is pinned to my king by his bishop. So one thing we need to watch out for is h6 and g5. But of course, after h6, we got h4. I don't know. A5 seems a bit soft for me. I'm gonna go rook here. He goes c5. I got knight e2, of course. And I'm arguing I'm winning a pawn. He drops back either to. He goes c5. Wow. I am surprised by c5. Okay, I can't go here immediately because I would lose my b2 pawn. But why not here? What are we doing though? What's the purpose? Let's just go here, add protection, and maybe go rook to d. Maybe we could have just went rook to d2 immediately, yeah? Yeah, because now I want to play queen to d3 to defend. Actually, I don't. I can go b. Guys, I'm so tactically rusted. I could have went b3 regardless here because my queen is defending. Yo, okay. And now knight e2, playing really poor. You should just take my knight. Okay, it doesn't. So now I can say maybe we can win a pawn. Because how you, unless he goes queen to b6 here, but still, I take, he takes, I go queen to d3. Okay, he goes bishop there, clever. Uh, let's go here. I have an idea here. We go here, goes bishop a3, I go rook here. Uh, let's go here. Of course, it's going to go here. Then I go knight to c3. Knight to c3. I'm waiting for him to trade. Okay, he decides not to trade. He goes a4 for complications. And I'm not interested in those. I could go here. More funny things. Let's go here. So I'm arguing I got a triple stack here. I want to do something with that. But it's not really clear what goes there. Okay, fine, he takes. I'm going to take back. Okay. Should be relatively equal this position. H6, yeah. So now he wants to go here. I'm going to stop that by going h4. So next plan is now to maybe swing the rook away because I want to move the knight, but not entirely sure where. There's a lot to think of here, you know. I just want to check on the chat. Anyone in the chat? Queen to c6 then. All right, maybe it's time to try something else here. Go queen to g3. I have an idea. Queen to g3, I'm attacking here, and then also preparing rook to d6. Again, if he takes here, I could even start with this idea. But let's not be too fancy, because we tried to be fancy in the last game, and look what happened, yeah? Let's see what happens here. King to h8. Okay, now we go rook to d6. He'll probably go back here, or to b7. Either c or b7. I don't think c8. He needs to keep an eye on this rook, on this pawn. Okay, he goes that way. And I think we have some pressure here. I can go here. Is it decisive though? Let's go here. Okay, yeah, I am giving this up, but I mean, my king gets to f7. We have decisive attack. So his pieces are misplaced. His bishop's out of the game. This one's out of the game, locked out. This rook is far. The queen's isolated. Normally, this should be an easy win, but I'm so out of form. It seems hard to rook to f8, of course. And now the position starts playing itself, right? I mean, there are some ideas here. I got the rook lift idea, of course, which I think is correct. To defend here and to lift to g3. It's really hard for him to attack now, to attack my queen. So I'm thinking of sacking takes, queen takes. If he goes here, I pick that one up. Um, yeah, he goes here. Do I go here? Or should we not go for these complications? We keep it simple. Maybe rook to g3 takes. Again, I am being maybe a bit slow, but they should be winning now. Rook here. We go here. You actually can't really take here, here, here. Check, king there, rook to g3, rook to g7, queen takes g7 will be mate. Uh, so I think even regardless here, our next move should be here, here, takes here, here. I just need to be careful here, yeah? Overplaying it. Maybe I should start by capturing here. Let me just see. Here. Okay, yeah, that hangs. So let's take here. Queen there. Um, so he's looking for this after I go here. Oh wow. That's actually a nice move, man. It doesn't just um can't I do this? Or even here. He can't particularly he can't because I'll take there. After all this, he'll place bishop here. But I've got this. Or even this. Then he can take. Might be in some trouble here. Bishop here. Ah man, I think we're blowing this one. Bishop here, f3 takes there. Yeah, now he's threatening checkmate. Well, not actually, I mean, I'm defending there. Let's go here. I'm tactically so blunt. It's bad. He'll go here, I'll go there. Actually, this might be one of his only moves. Yeah, b1 or c2 over the queen. Or he could take on h4, of course. Okay, he takes on h4, I go here. Okay, what's the plan now? His pieces are very disjointed, man. But I'm low on the clock. I've got 2 minutes 10, 2 minutes 8. He's got like 3 minutes. Sorry, guys, man. I'll adjust my frame for the next game. Yeah, f4, nice move. Didn't think of that. Um, but that actually is a blunder because I win the queen. They're tricky, these guys, eh? Thought I'd fall for that. Come on. That's actually a sharp move, but I saw this now. Upon deeper inspection. Okay, bishop there. I think we can just go back here and continue with this idea. Maybe now drop this rook to d3. My opponent should resign here because he's just giving me a free queen. Okay, rook there. Okay, but I mean, I go here, here, here. Let's start here. I'm just worried about my clock because I am slow and there's no increment. So, but my next move is to sack here. There is no rook g5 ideas. I'm well protected. Okay. Now we're threatening a mate. Maybe go here. But then this idea is too strong. Yeah, okay. Ah, okay, he's playing this on. Shouldn't be much here. Yeah, okay. I don't know why he's still playing on. But okay, it's within his right to. Okay, check. We needed this one, guys. It was a very rough Um, what am I doing? Hmm, very rough start. Okay. Okay, this one is done. Let's not overcomplicate things. Yeah. Okay. My technique is horrible. Even just with this ending. Okay, we just give a couple checks. We win that one. GG's. Getting a lot of messages. Facebook. I'll check them out just now. A win. So not all hope was lost. But yeah, I think that bishop d4, c5 stuff wasn't good for him. And yeah, so now we get another strong opponent, Ustinov 09, who's rated just under 2,300. So another tough one. But let's see. Always fun, always fun. Ustinov, let's check them out a bit. Let's see there. Okay, let's make my move. I forget that this is, yeah, as you can see there, very highly rated. Best games they've beaten 2,500 strength opponents, so they are not a walk in the park, these guys. Okay, I'll go knight f3. Probably bishop here now. Mm, yeah, I'm not playing this opening correctly. I feel I'm getting it wrong. Okay, but let me take there. I'll probably take with a queen. I'll go a3 here. To stop bishop b4, of course. Because that will be very annoying. Yeah, it takes here. I could take like this. And we go into a queen endgame. Queenless endgame. Early endgame, sorry. Where I have doubled f pawns, but I have a bishop here. So, yeah, should be roughly equal, maybe slightly better for them. But we've got a game here. Let me try first with rook c1, put some direct pressure, followed by maybe bishop b5, or even maybe bishop a6 to be fancy. Yeah, king b8 probably. I could go here too with the check. Mm, let's see what they do. King to b8. I can go bishop to b5. And where are you placing your knight? It might seem like, okay, we're attacking nothing, but there's a reason behind bishop to b5. It's to try and get bishop to f4 in, because then e5 doesn't work as a defense because the knight's moved away, wherever it goes to now. Okay, it goes here. Actually, what am I doing, man? But I don't, maybe here. Yeah, I'm hanging pawns, man. He takes, I take, rook takes, and it's just nothing. Yeah, he should just take here on d4. There's no discoveries or tactics even with rook d1 because he gets knight f3. Oh, he doesn't go for the free pawn. And just very strange. Can't I just do bishop f4 now? I take. Yeah, okay, this one is This one is dead drawn. Should be. I mean, yes, I've got isolated pawns here, but he'll move his bishop somewhere. First the king, but I think we've got more to play for with rook c3 and rook b3. Yeah, I'm getting in the check first, and this rook can't do much. He's rook, so uh, let's see. We are in a pure endgame now. Here, if he goes there, I'm very happy. Cut the king off. I have control of b file totally, and maybe we just run our bishop, our king up. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, man. It means a lot. Uh, yeah. Hope you all are having a good night, and wherever you are, that you're safe, man. If you all celebrate the Easter, happy Easter, man. To all my Christian friends and the viewers, hope you're having a great weekend with your loved ones, man. If you're alone, I hope you're having a great time too. Yeah, Rook B3, and it makes sense that my opponent isn't thought here. There's a lot to consider. Rook to C8. He's probably trying to go C5 and break. Rook B3, he goes king to A6, king to D3, C5, rook back to C3 maybe. Let's go for this. You'll probably go here. Yeah. So step one is complete. The king is cut off. Now we go up the board. He'll go here. I'm sure of it. But I mean, still, there's not much. C5 we could even take. C5 take. You probably take with a bishop. Doesn't work though, because I'd get this. It'd be in some trouble. But okay. Bishop to F6 also. Okay, sensible. Uh, I want to trade off, man. Should we? I mean, the king's cut off, but they get rook in here, and maybe he can try for things. But the thing is, goes here, he takes rook there, I go up, he comes to d2, I go there, to c5, he takes, I take, he takes. I think I'll be threatening mates here. Uh, let's do it. The main thing is that I'm counting on is this king cut off, and his rook can't do much to get in. Because, okay, this happens, he comes here, he'll probably check me or come. Yeah, so he's going for this other line. Here, oh, I didn't think of rook e5 actually. Here, there. But let's go for it all, man. Okay, yeah. Rook to d5, I have f4. Of course, he's got g5 too. But after g5, I mean, I could go rook to f3. Maybe. He takes, I take. He comes down, I take, and just a slugfest, yeah, where all the pieces, the pawns fly. Let's see. If I was in better shape, yeah, I could have maybe tried to be more creative and play for more, but just trying to keep it solid, man. Of course, if we could outsmart him in this endgame. Whoa, what are you doing? Doesn't rook to b5 just, no, doesn't work. Playing for tricks. He is playing for tricks. um, That doesn't work. Maybe rook to b8. He gets rook there. Um, why don't we maybe try? There's so much to play, so much we could play here. Here, king to b5, uh, king to c3. I actually think, could it be though? Or maybe h4? Let's go h4. I have an idea here. h5. Ah, man, what am I? Hmm. Okay, I take. He takes. Oh, I need to charge my battery. Computer is low. Let me get that in charge. In the support. All right. It's charged. It's charging. All right. I mean, we could go here. He takes. We think we're threatening mate, but he's got that. But then we run this way. I also don't think this is good, to be honest, because I'm doubling up. If I run this way, he could easily come down and run his A pawn. But then again, if he does take here, I could just take with my pawn. He goes there, and I hold up position. Hold this line, and I don't know, play it like that for a draw. I think he will be risking too much to go here, because I've always got king to c6. He checks. I'm always running this way, and I'm never relinquishing the b file with my rook. So even if we go down pawns here, thing is these pawns will be so soft. His f, g, and h pawns, and his king can't enter this game. He goes for this. Wow. Okay. So now this is forced. He must check me, and I run this way. Thing is, this e5 pawn is so strong. If he comes in here, I just go back there and threaten it. But maybe he's gonna try and stretch me for a move to run further, right? But if he goes, my next move will be rook to e7, king to e7, sorry, king to e7. If he goes here, I'm taking. He must be very careful here now. If he goes rook to e2, could I do this? Takes. Yeah, okay. No, I think we're just gonna draw this game, eh? It's gonna force a repetition. He must check me on c2. It's the only way. There's nothing else here. If he had a pawn on f5, he could have maybe played rook to e4, but he can't enter. Oh, yeah, and if he goes f6, for instance, I could take. He takes. I take, and then I'm playing for more because I'll be chasing that h pawn, and he can't touch my h pawn because my rook on b4 is defending it sufficiently. This rook is a star piece here. That king is cut off forever. There's no way. He had a chance earlier in the game to maybe go king to a8 and rook b8 after we traded off bishops, but okay, he didn't do that. Wow, okay, he goes for this stuff. I didn't see this. He goes here, takes here. I don't know, man. Here, takes here. He's trying for more. I go here. He goes here. I take, king takes. I run up here, uh, take, 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 here, here. I'm too slow there. Um, here, takes here. King to 7 takes, take there. Yeah, okay. He's also his other plan, but this is too slow. He'll take here. I need to take on f7. And I'm fine, man, as long as his king can't enter this game. What about this? Maybe rook to h5, but you are just locking yourself, man. My opponent needs to be careful. I'm gonna start threatening other things here now. I'm gonna run back here. Of course, my technique could be very wrong. He gives up a pawn to bring this back in. His king. Yeah. Okay. Uh, here he takes. Throw in. All right, rook takes. I think now is the time to give his king back some squares. Okay. He goes rook up. So now his king can enter the game. Okay. I'll take here. Yeah, this is draw, but of course, my opponent will not take the draw. And I'm low on the clock, so he's going to try and flag me, of course. Um, so I'll offer the draw, and he's not going to take it. Yeah, man, I think we overcomplicated it unnecessarily. Yeah, he'll try and flag me, but this is a dead draw. It's standard draw. Back in here. Okay, now it's time to go up. He'll try for these ideas, but okay, yeah, he's gonna try and flag me. Okay, now he can't do anything. Bro, this is a draw, but okay. He's not gonna go for that. Bro, this is the I'm so annoyed, man, because it's a dead draw. Yeah, now I blunder, of course. So stuff it, man. This is draw. Look at the valuation. Will show you. Oh no, it's not. Ah, man, one of those ones. Yeah. Let's go for one more. Yeah, just annoyed that that should have been a draw. I think maybe at one point we were even better, but okay. On to the next one. Yeah. Okay, nah, I'm not gonna play against this opponent. Let's see if we can do one more. That my previous opponent was a bit lower rated, man, like in 2000. No disrespect, of course, but I wanted to play higher rated, you know? So d4, e6, we go c5, we'll play the Franco. Okay, my opponent's taking some time. Always happy to see that in a no increment game. Okay, is the stream still alright? Okay, he takes bishop e2 probably. Uh, okay, let's go knight f6. Let's see what he does. Can I play with you? Chess on hard. Hey man, sure. No problem, no problem. Uh, what is your handle? And are you a play? Wait, you if you're playing on Lichess, yeah, not a problem. We can play. Um, you can send me a challenge on Lichess, and then we can do it. But please do sub to the channel also, yeah. It will mean a lot. It will mean a lot. But yeah, you can just send a challenge to my name, Blue Fridays, and then yeah, just take it easy on me. All right, here he has a double fianchetto to bishop on G and B2, and I want to risk it all. I want to play the opposite of solid. I want to go H5 here, blast open the position. I want to go bishop A6, maybe queen D6, castle queen side, and just go for the attacks here. Let's go queen B6. I'm eyeing F2, maybe with knight to G4. Your name is Chess on Heart. All right, I will check you out now, man. I see you online too, yeah? Wait, where are we now? Chess on Heart. Okay, I will challenge you. Uh, I'll challenge you after this game, yeah? I see you got a new account there, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, yeah, he's looking for knight a4, of course. Um, drop back to d6 with the bishop. If he goes here, we go queen to c7. Also having ideas of hitting um, g3. Yeah, I'll give you a challenge soon, man. Very soon. This is a nice move, yeah? e4. I cannot take because my bishop hangs. So I've wasted some moves there, but I can go. Let me start with bishop a6. Get some tempi. Hitting the rook. Of course, rook e1, he is now threatening this, but I have queen c7. It's very tactical. Very tactical. Uh, Let's see what my opponent does. He goes knight there. Sure, makes sense, and I guess I'll just drop back to c7. I'm dreaming of hitting on g3 now. G3, f takes, queen takes. But at the moment, I don't think it does anything. But very soon, that knight's gonna jump there. All right. Good luck for the solving, man. I'll see you there. I'll see you soon. Should we go for the sec? Takes, takes, takes. But queen f3 is also just fine. Let's go knight here. Yes, I'm giving up this, but I feel I can do something here. My bishop is taking away this f1 square for that king, so this is a very important square actually. So I'm dreaming of going bishop takes here. Oh wow, okay, he goes that way. Um, I'm not even really worried about that. I'm going here. I want to go for the mating attacks. Of course, if he takes here, I'm just taking there, winning the game. If he takes here, I'm going queen takes, threatening checkmate on h2 because he cannot go to f1 as I mentioned. The bishop on a6 stops him. So yeah. Uh, let's see what happens. Just want to see how we are still live here. How we doing here on the stream? Okay, yeah, my opponent is thinking. That's a good thing. Yeah, I don't think he anticipated this. Yeah. Oh wow, he goes d6. Interesting. Uh, but I still don't know what d6. Let's calculate. I think I might have actually had here, here, here. Takes, takes, take. That doesn't work. We could just come back with the bishop, of course, and still threaten a lot of things. For example, bishop takes h2, bishop h2 check, king h1, knight to f2, forking the bishop on the king on h1 and the queen on d1. So there's that. Um, if you really want to, you can go knight f2 immediately if you really wanted to. But yeah, this one should be over now. Maybe queen f3. Yeah, queen f3. Uh, what's the plan? Uh, he's hitting here. We go check. He goes there. Check. Takes. Okay. Go rook c8 maybe. Just pass the move back to him. I am playing very risky as well. but that's what it's about, yeah. Got to take chances. I am taking chances. I could have easily just castled kingside, given the pawn back, but feel there's more. C4 is nice. It stops. Actually, it defends really well. Wow. Um. Wow. C4 actually. C4 actually gives the king an escape square to F1. So maybe it is time to just castle. Uh, what about C5? And I'm dreaming of stuff like this. Yeah, C5 also stops B4 ideas, yeah? Okay, if he runs to F1 now, knight to H2 just wins the game. He runs there. Maybe King H1 is one of the safer alternatives now to go for, you know? Not too sure. Okay, rook to D1 makes sense. I think maybe let's just castle, yeah? But I don't want to, but okay. I think maybe we should. Bishop H3, I got knight H2. I really like this knight H2 stuff. I'm thinking, why didn't I maybe somewhere earlier go? Like, I don't know. After queen there. Okay, but it was kind of forced, yeah? Like here. Okay, I was thinking bishop e7 stuff. Queen knight to c3. I must say kudos, man. My opponent's defending like a king. So let's go for this now. I think now it's time to unleash. And then hopefully we can remove the queen from this diagonal. So maybe he goes king where, queen wherever, and I go bishop e7. He could take there, which he does. Uh, what are we doing? Let's go bishop here. The problem now is we've kind of lost control. The knight doesn't have a safe square. His bishop could come to e4, threaten mate. So bishop e4, maybe g6. Okay, goes queen there, makes sense. Okay. I guess now it's kind of just a drawn position. Well, you've seen how I played the last endgame, sure, which was, I think, even better for me at one point, but just blew that. So these endgames are not really confident lately, but okay, we have to play them out, yeah. My opponent is a insanely strong defender. He's gotten out of sticky situations in this game, to say the least, you know? Okay, but I'm gonna press him here on the clock. I'm gonna press him on the clock and try and win it from there. I'll play one more game after this against the person who asked me to play against them. And then, yeah, we take it from there. Okay, I'll go here. Putting pressure there, trying to, it's not much, but we'll try. Okay, knight takes. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Rook there. It's a nice move. He wants to go back here. Okay, if he goes here, I'll just go rook there. This is why I went knight f4 to place that there. I got 2,500 puzzles. So, well, okay, that's nice, man. It'll be fun to see what you got. Okay, here, unless I'm blundering, I'll just go e5 then next. He goes back, I go e5. Okay, I have to go here. So it's a scramble now, the final minutes. Anything can happen here. I'm up in like 20 seconds or so. Let's go here. He'll plant his knight there probably, but I'll go bishop here. I do have this move of okay. He decides not to. Let's go here. We hit that. Just keep it calm. After this, we'll go knight rook to c7. Relocate our bishop. Okay, he wants to place his bishop there, but shouldn't work. I can even let me just keep it simple, not over complicate. Of course, now yeah. Okay, now of course we just take and knight f3. Knight f3 picks up the rook. My opponent is down exchange. But of course he's gonna play it out. He should. Let's see what he does. Okay, he goes there. Yeah, okay, this one's over. He's positionally lost now and on time. So, but he's playing quick, so he's gonna try a lot of things, of course. But yeah, it shouldn't work now. Yeah, this one's done. Maybe knight d6 check. Okay, I'll leave them. Yeah, okay. This one. Oh, he's got tech. He's got tricky tricks. He's got tricky tricks. Yeah, okay. He almost had me there, eh? These knights are so tricky, man. Let's go down. Okay. This one is done. I'll even give up my rook. Okay, he resigns. GG's my opponent. Just want to analyze this one quick. And now I'll check out Chess on Heart. He sends a challenge 10 plus 3, or she. 2,500 in puzzles. I'm checking you out now, man. See your games you've played. Okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Good luck, yeah? Okay, go knight to c6. Let's wait for him. So this game could be a bit longer because we are playing with increment. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Uh, yeah, where you're watching from, man. It's great to have you part of the stream. Okay, takes very standard stuff. Of course, bishop f1 here is a principle. I shouldn't be talking in this game because my opponent's gonna hear my ideas. So I'll be quiet. Queen there to g4. Okay. I should castle here. I think castling is fine. Okay. Let's see what they do. So I'm gonna be a bit more quiet in this game, guys. Yeah, this is a bit strange. I haven't seen Queen G4 in this line before. It's the first time. Um, but okay, let's keep going. Maybe they'll drop back to E1. Okay, goes to E3. Hmm. I don't know. Let me go rook E8. Yeah. Of course, here or there, I just have H6, stopping everything. Queen to H3. Yeah. Even G6, but let's go for uh, you know what? Let's go for G6 because H6 could maybe go for rook G3 stuff. So at the end of roll, I can just drop my bishop back there. I guess I take, yeah. And probably knight d5 is what he's looking for. So maybe I should go c6 here. Or I get rid of that. I don't know. It seems a bit weird. So I'll just hold on to that. c6 then stops this. Knight to d5, but of course you could try for that stuff, just trade off. But I feel my opponent's gonna play for more here. They will try to, of course. Check out their ratings. The 2157 in the provisional rating, so they're probably stronger. Yeah, d4 is also opening up for the dark square. I should try and make plans with my knights too. Um, let's go queen to e7. Maybe f3. I don't know. What's the idea? Yeah. Bishop g5. We trade bishops. Seems to be quite drawn, eh? Unless I'm missing something. Maybe I can. I- Yeah, okay. This one is. He's proposing a draw with this because he's attacking the queen and my knight. I go back here. It's just yeah. Let me offer a draw and rematch. Let's see what my opponent does. Okay, declines. Um, okay, I guess I go knight e8, knight f6, followed by d5, d6, bishop e6, and d5. Maybe rook d8 first. Not now. Maybe I or you blunder. True, true. My opponent's responding on the live stream chat to my draw offer. He says maybe not now, because one of us might blunder, which is very true. I'm gonna go d6 here, just to make some breathing room for my bishop. But this one is this one seems to be um quite drawn. Maybe I can press for more, yeah, because he's got double G pawns or she's got double G pawns, but okay, the plan is quite clear. Rook d8, I'm going knight to f6. And now here, if here, well, I don't know, knight to d7, probably to c5, so okay, goes bishop there. Here, 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 here. Bishop, bishop, knight, knight, c4. So he's got me Trying to get me in a long line of tricky tricks there. But I'm gonna go b5. Maybe not the best move objectively, but I mean, should be a dead draw here. Yeah, it's a nice move. I'll go knight to d5. Take, I'll take. Maybe he's thinking of stuff like this, eh? But I mean, I could just pick that up like that. Wow, maybe, whoa. Knight to, right here. Knight to if, I want to comment, but I'm playing this guy on stream, so they're gonna hear my ideas. Uh, so knight to e4, I go here. He's got this. Okay. Okay, rook takes. I take. This is forced now. Oh my god, you played blunder. Hmm. Maybe I did. I don't know who this guy is, man. But okay, let's see. Let's see. Right? He kind of has advantage because he's seeing me play, and I've been discussing my ideas. Oh well, let's see. It's kind of weird, eh? They're very low rated in Blitz. Okay, but they've only played 3 games, so it's too early to say. Yeah, now I guess he is trying for this. So I'll go here. Yeah, this one is lost. He's correct about that. Um, try here. I mean, just take here. He comes here. Check. Whatever, man. If he wins, he wins. Goes here. I've got that. Here, 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 here. Here it takes minutes. He says it's winning, but okay. I want to see him prove it. Okay. Mm, All right, let's see what it does. Knight to d4, maybe d7. I mean, d7, I just go here. So my opponent claims that they've got an easy win here. Maybe objectively they are better, but I mean, I don't know. Still a lot to play for. Still a lot to play for. Okay, goes for the check. And go up the board. Should I? Let me go here. And I'm down on the clock. Yeah. Okay, king here. Here, king here. Okay, yeah, this one is. Okay. Yeah, his king's breaking in. I'm not convinced though. I mean, thing is that knight moves and I win the pawn. So yeah. Must say though, yeah, it's 2500 in puzzles, but his blitz is very low. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this gentleman or lady. I'll run back up. Let's see. Okay, this is forced. Buff. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it goes there. Okay, I'll go here. I think I might have missed something. I think I had before, but not really. Okay, so like I said, yes, it doesn't seem to be the case. Still seems to be quite drawn. I think him saying that gave me energy to try and fight here, because you know, um, yeah, there's still some play here. Maybe I'll go here, but not really worried. I've got this. Actually, go here. It takes here. What am I doing? That doesn't work. We can maybe start advancing our own passport. Why not, eh? So, yeah. Okay. Who's attacking who here? Ah, let's see if it's an easy win for this opponent of mine. Thank you, because this 3 second increment's actually helping a lot. Okay. Goes here. Uh, check. Goes here. I take. It takes. I take. Right there. Go here. Takes. Kinda has to take. Because if he takes here, I go here. He can't stop me from promoting. Okay. And my opponent's down 2 points after saying it's an easy win for him. Um, but okay, I think maybe he can still draw the sequels here. Uh, yeah, okay. He'll come in here. But hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't a draw. Should it? Could it be? Yeah. Let's go here. Go there. Okay, this is a draw. I wonder what's the lead chess rule. Is it like chess.coms where you can play on? Okay, I'm gonna offer him the draw. Let's rematch. So yeah, he claimed he had a easy win, but I mean, it was a nice game. It was a nice game. Let's go one more. We'll check it out again. I'll play one more because you need to have a decisive result. Yeah. All right. Roy Lopez. But I think I was in some trouble in that game. But I don't know. Was this endgame winning? I think it was still a draw though, even despite being up 2 points. Okay. So more theory. See what it does. Let's see what it does. I actually feel kind of good, man. I drew someone at 2,500 in puzzles, so that was fun. Okay, rook to e1. It was kind of weird. It's the first time I've played someone that's watching me on the stream at the same time. But it was fun. I'm just glad my opponent's a clean player, because you could easily use someone's ideas knowing what they're thinking against them. So I think that throw showed that it was a fair game. I hope this opponent Chess on Heart subscribes, man. Man. Okay. Normal here in theory is to castle. Could take. Not. You could not go d takes equals, yeah, e5. But knight d7 is also good. Must say, my opponent's got good understanding of openings. Uh, I saw, man. Okay, let's relieve the tension. Seems like it's gonna be another drawn one. Or will it be? I wonder. It's giving me some play here. Should have. 'Cause now queen c5, I got this, bishop e3, and I got a lot of play now in the center with my pawns. Let's see what happens. Obviously, this doesn't work. He goes back, same story. I'm thrusting forward and enjoying a nice position. Uh, oh, what? Doesn't that just win? I mean, it might not win a piece, but oh no, I just hung one. Queen takes f4. Oh, Johnny, I missed this little detail here. I don't want to play a pawn down against this guy, man. He nearly lost that last game. Okay, we might as well now make the best of the situation. He's probably going to castle. Bishop to f5, okay. Knight c3. Probably castling long here. Okay, bishop takes there. Of course, it's a deflection. And if I go here, he has that. Yeah, I can see why he's so sharp with puzzles, eh? But don't I have this? Rook to f1. Just to like develop more, right? Because you can obviously the queen must stay here. I think I might have misplayed this, huh? Okay, anyway. Queen to d4. Down 2 pawns, eh? Wow. Okay, I guess I have to go king to h1. I think he's gonna castle here. Makes sense to castle. I don't know. This is really gonna be hard to win because we have problems, big problems here. We're down two. There's no counterplay. Yeah. Uh, let's go here. It's not looking good, man. I think this one, my opponent might win this one, yeah? Bishop g6 makes sense, of course. Hmm. Oh well, can't win them all, eh? But this is disheartening now. It's not good. Yeah. Yeah, king there makes sense. Is there a way we could try and be sneaky here? Let's try rook d1. Mm, yeah, queen f6 is good. Makes a lot of sense, queen f6. Even if I go queen to d7, he's got this. Oh yeah, he's got this. I got this. He got that. Uh, okay, but I mean, can play on a bit, no? That doesn't hurt to. Of course, my opponent is just gonna try and trade off as many pieces as they can now. Yeah, queen there. Was expecting this. Let's try this. Yeah, I'm about to go down like 3 pawns here if he takes here. Yeah, queen to f5 is also nice. Playing very professional. Professional, professional. Yeah, let's do this. Whatever, man. All right, so we are 2 pawns down in an endgame. That's not looking good at all. And now we're just getting more simplifications. Yeah, I mean, it's not much here, guys, in this position. I mean, you could take off a pair of rooks now. And maybe go rook f4 afterwards. No, not immediate. Yeah. These are some ideas. Of course, I'm trying to go knight c5 here to win a pawn back, but and rely on my endgame as we did in the last game, but it didn't work out. Well, it worked out last game, but I mean, maybe that last game with the past A and B pawns, that could have been winning, eh? I'm not sure. There wasn't enough time. All right, there makes sense. Yeah, my opponent is just really playing this very solidly. Can't fault him. Anything really. But he's gonna have to grind a bit. Not gonna let up here. Yeah, king there. Solid. I'll go king here. So he'll trade now and go rook f7. But I'll go here. Let's see. It's forced. I'll go here. And rook c8 maybe. But my rook is active. And that's a great thing for us, man. If we can reroute our knight to b4, that would be nice. And what's also nice is king f8, I got rook d7. He doesn't have bishop to f5. So maybe he's gonna go here. To f8. Yeah. I guess I must go here now. Okay, one thing is the rook's cut off for now. Um, but how do we get in? This is the question. Yeah, let's go here. If he does that, we've got this. Trying here, but I mean, it's not easy. This is much easier for black to play. Yeah, man, he's even got bishop to d5. Bishop here. Yeah, now this is over. This is what you call slow torture, slow suffer. Yeah. GG's chess on heart. GG's chess on heart. Wow, what a player. Making it look easy. It's nearly, if you take it, just all undoubled. So, okay, rook to d4. He's gonna start advancing soon, yeah. But why though? Here, bishop takes. Yeah. You know what? Let me test this endgame here. I wanna see. Obviously, this is lost for me, but it's definitely worth trying because I remember in the last game I bounced back. So if he goes rook d2, let's see what he does. Wow, he offers a draw. I'm accepting any day, bro. That was not a draw. Why are you offering a draw, my bro? Yo, thank you though, but I mean I was totally lost here. All right, guys, thank you very much for uh staying with me. Though I want to check out I can't see any way for win. Bro, you up 2 pawns there. Like these guys are running, man. But thank you. I mean, plus I had double G pawns, so you just slowly advance your rooks in, your rook in. Cause problems here. Even rook to d2 here, man. You know? But thank you for the games, man. You are really strong, bro. You are really good. Keep playing. Think you have a bright future, man. In chess. Because you made it look easy the way you played. Yeah, thank you for the game. I really want to see the last game that we had. The first, sorry, not the first, the last one. Uh, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one in the Berlin. Yeah, I played a bit inaccurately, but yeah, you had a win here too, eh? Also, but maybe a bit harder to spot. But I got lucky here. I got very lucky in these games, man. All right, but yeah, guys, thanks a lot for staying with me for so long. I do appreciate it, man. And I hope you guys are having a great weekend and that you take care. I wonder, was I winning here? Was I ever winning? Nah, never had a winning position. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon for the next stream. Yeah, we'll be recording.